him.
You know it?
It's alright, yeah? Get that camera off me.
Your boxing club.
Yeah.
What a fantastic show, and I was spoilt because not only did we have one world champion in Anthony Crolla, we had Teddy Flanagan there as well.
Yep, two of us sat next to each other, both local lads, and obviously the Fox being my old amateur club, been with Jimmy since day one, since I first started off. But
how old were you
for Terry to come down, 10 years old. I mean, when I was a bit younger, sort of 7, 8, I popped into the gym.
20 years now.
Yeah, with my dad, like, but that was basically just because there was no one to mind me. But I first went back just before my 11th birthday. My mum took me back, and yeah, with Jimmy from then right through.
Well, first of all, before we go on about the show and everything, and find out a little bit more about Fox ABC, I've got to congratulate you because the last time I spoke to you, you just recovered from the accident, or the injury, I should say, not an accident, was it? They were trying to break in. But you're now a world champion, mate.
Yeah, lots happened since then, but no, thank you.
And what's happening now then? You've won it?
I've won it, and well, I've enjoyed it, but I'm back training now. I'm sort of been ticking over, and I'll be, I'll sort of, it's 7 for me is my night.
You're not sure, either.
Back at the arena, and I should know within literally the next few days who it's going to be. At the Manchester Arena, you know, I've had many great nights there, and make sure again on 7th of May it's going to be another great night.
Well, before we go on about the show and find out about Fox and Jimmy and Charlie, one last question.
Yep.
Massive fight for your club with Scott Kirk and Carl Frampton.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to ask you who, but how do you think it's going to go?
Yeah, no, listen, obviously I'm going to back my man Scott, but a lot of people are going to say you'd be biased and say that you're with him every day and we're good mates, but I genuinely do think Scott's going to catch Carl Frampton at some point, and I think when he does, he'll lock on and he'll get him out of there. But listen, I'm a Carl Frampton fan. I really like Carl Frampton. Fantastic boxer skills.
Two great world champions.
2 fantastic world champions. It's a huge fight for the city, but I just believe Scott's the better fighter, and he'll show it on the night. And again, it's another fantastic night for British boxing. That it's happening in Manchester. There's going to be some atmosphere on that night, and there's going to be so many Irish that come over, and we know the Irish can create an atmosphere.
Numbers, aren't they?
Yeah, listen, I think you can't go on about, certainly I know it's almost in Scott's backyard, but atmosphere-wise, it was, listen, 50% of the tickets, they both got 50% of the tickets, so it's not no Lions then, it's going to be split down the middle, and
it's just going to be a top night.
It's going to be a great atmosphere and a great night for British boxing.
But I always favoured Frampton.
A lot of people did.
They had threads that they've been, you know, the 3, the London, the Dublin and Manchester one. You know, I think he's got the edge. It just seems, you know, so just there. It just seems like, and he's so big as well. You know, he's more experienced.
They're both big super bantamweights, aren't they? Both big super bantamweights, and like you say, I mean, all that talking, it all counts very little once that bell goes. But I mean, if they can get a mental edge over each other, we'll see. Right.
Now, absolutely fantastic club show I've just done here. Was it 12 bouts on?
11 in the end.
It was 11 in the end.
Yeah.
I enjoyed all them, mate.
Yeah, there was some really good bouts.
Most of these, Jimmy, are all young kids, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think we only had one really experienced fighter, and for me, actually that fight was my fight of the night between Patrick Brown and
Sattar Mohammed.
Yeah, cracking fight. Yeah, I really like that one.
Say Sat's not really been in the gym, come straight here from work at 9 o'clock.
Oh, was that here?
Yeah.
Right, I heard the phone call earlier on today.
Yeah, jump right in.
Yeah, well that was no, it was a good fight. That I enjoyed that one. Like I say, I think he lacked a little bit of fitness because he went a bit right-handed, looking for it, didn't he?
Yeah, when he caught with the right hand, he did detonate, and he did hurt him with it.
But then and
then he looked for it a bit too much.
Yes, and the other kid woke up, didn't he? Then and then he started using his jab and throwing punches in combinations, and that was the difference, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think the frustrating thing about Sattar, I was just saying to Jimmy then, if Satar actually trained, and I do mean train because he does very little of it. And,
He thinks he
he'd be
can
a
get
good
in from
fighter.
doing bicep curls.
Yeah,
in the gym.
he'd be a good little fighter. You know, he's nice, very stylistically. You know, he's very cute to watch. But we've been saying for years about him training. Maybe the penny will click one day, and he will train proper, and he'll be a good little fighter.
Well, his
He's got a
dad's,
perfect example
I
there,
say
isn't
his
he?
dad's
Yeah.
over there, and he had a good cup fight with Brad, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a decent lad. He's sat, you know, he's a decent lad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Sides had 2 fights with Brad.
Brad Ray.
Oh, right, because I
Yeah.
just filmed Patrick Brown getting beat in the finals of the youth finals
yeah.
with Brad, and I was saying to Andy that Brad's dad he's very similar actually, Paddy. He's boxing very similar to Brad, and you know, if you didn't know him, you could think there was the same.
Yeah, I think Paddy's come on an awful lot, and being in with the likes of Brad will only bring him on. And I'm not just saying it because his dad's over there. Brad's a kid who lives it. He absolutely lives it. He does, and that's why he'll get the rewards that he does, because he lives the life of a young fighter.
Well, I mean,
day
he's
in,
got
day out,
perfect
and he's in the
example for
gym
you,
every day.
hasn't he? He's down there regular sparring with you, isn't he?
Well, geez,
Moving
yeah, I
down
see
with
him,
you.
and he trains like, say, a young amateur kid, but he trains like a professional.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in him as well. You know, over the last 12 months, he's beginning to develop. You know, he used to like a pink sausage, didn't he? Now he's got a bit of muscle on him now.
Yeah.
And he's developing a bit of power.
Yeah,
But as we was talking before, Jimmy, you know, you're rebuilding here. You've got a lot of young kids.
Yeah.
I mean, most of those lads, and I couldn't have told you, but I think maximum was 4 or 5 besides the one we just spoke about.
Yeah,
So we had a good one on there, and he's one to look out for. Ali O'Brady. He's
Oh yeah, how many fights has he had? 'Cause I think I told you.
he's had 4 skills bouts. He's had 2 bouts, won one, lost one. But he lost last week in a really
good fight.
Was that Mustard when I was there?
Yeah, you were saying
on
that
McDonald's,
bout, it was both the lads' second bouts, and it was, in my opinion, worthy of a national final, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a
How does
cracker.
that happen? How do you get 2 kids who've had 2
It's
fights
just-
perform
yeah.
like they look like they've had 20 or 30 fights?
The
Yeah,
pair
no.
of them 2 kids might fight in the schoolboy championships, and there's a good chance
They're
the
due to start
first
soon,
fight
aren't
in it, the first fight in that, the winner could go
all the way.
the winner
really.
could go all the
Yeah,
way.
definitely.
Like you say, it was a close fight. I didn't see it, but
Oh, it
both
was.
lads felt they'd won it. And, yeah,
Yeah, no, it's me. I get spoiled now because every time I go to every show, there's no duck eggs.
No, I'm in North West
most
now.
of
We've
the-
got a strong part
every
region,
club.
haven't we?
And how many clubs have we got? When I was growing up, there's probably only about maybe 20 in the area.
Yeah, it's growing
you
and
know,
growing
now,
all the
you know,
time, isn't
every
it?
area has 1 or 2 clubs in there.
We've got clubs popping up here, there and everywhere now, but it's good because it's keeping the kids in boxing.
Let's get on with this, Jimmy. You set up Fox, did you?
Yeah.
Well, how long was that? 40 years ago?
30, about 36, 37.
You're looking at me, I want to hear then.
You weren't born then, was you?
No.
In fact, I just with Terry come down to VIP, you know, Steve.
Yeah.
Had given some gloves and bags and all this to Salford Lads Club, and
Yeah.
we took Terry down, and you know, like they were all great, and Jamie was there, and we've gone in there and shown them the famous photo with the Smiths and everything, and people don't even know. I didn't even know who they were.
You know, it's a band, isn't it? But before my time, man.
You went, who the Smiths?
Yeah.
You were well weren't even born, you know.
Yeah.
I suppose he's right though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no, I mean Manchester now. It's just we are spoilt, you know, with the likes of yourself, the lightweight division. I mean, what do you think? Obviously, Derry's your ex-opponent, and Terry's next opponent.
What do I think of that fight?
Yeah,
I think I've said for a while. I believe that Terry's. I just think stylistically he's all wrong for Derry Matthews. And listen, I know you can't count Derry. I know better than most that you can't count him out, and he can certainly punch. But I just feel that Terry's all wrong for him. I know I'm not one of them who goes off sparring, even though you do hear that he gave him an hiding in sparring. He beat him well in the prize fight. It was only 3 rounds, so you can't take that much in. But you've got to remember when he was doing that, he was a super featherweight, and Terry's only improved since then. And that's what I just see him being too much on the night, and I see Derry being brave, but I see him getting stopped possibly on his feet around 8 rounds.
I said I don't think he'll go past 6 because I think he's angry with Terry as well. You know,
Yeah,
he punched it, didn't he? So I don't think that made him happy. And last time he wasn't happy. If you've seen what he went out and did against Diego Mandaleo, it was
performance.
It was good. He's like put a stamp down there. I think he was upset as well because a lot of people said he was given the title, and you know, he'd gone out there, he caused the injury, so you know, why not?
Oh yeah, of course.
But what a fantastic place for Manchester boxing to be.
Brilliant.
And you helped to start this with this lad.
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening? We all right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And Jimmy, you helped to start that with this kid over there now, haven't you?
He's right from a schoolboy. He's always he won everything really. He was the national schoolboy champion. Golden Gloves belt won it a few times.
Yeah, it was like a Four Nations back then.
And
that's
then
what
that
it was,
one on the in Germany.
Yeah, went over there a few times.
He won that one, the European one. He won that twice and got the fight of the night.
Denton was at your club as well, with you?
Denton was
Well, they both won the ABA
same
title
night.
the same
night,
show.
didn't
Yeah.
Same night, it was the first
Special
time.
night for your
Some
club, then,
achievement
wasn't it?
night,
Yeah,
Got trained here, didn't you, Jim?
yeah, tell him, trainer of the year.
So you do that for a lot of your trainers, aren't you?
Oh, I got his mates.
Don't forget, he's, That's what, no, Jimmy got it that year, 2006 was it, Jimmy? 2005, 2006.
Like I say, it's just phenomenal, and I think you're both absolutely fantastic people. But one day you might have to fight one another.
Oh, me and Terry.
I thought you were talking about me. When he was looking at me.
There's only one winner there, isn't there, Jim?
No, but I mean, listen, with me and Terry, I'd like to say, I like Terry, a lot of respect for him and everything likewise, but he's got his fight to come through, I'll have my next fight to come through, we both come through that, then we can certainly sit down and it becomes a possibility then.
I didn't think you'd ever outdo the John Murray night for Manchester boxing. That was an amazing night, amazing atmosphere.
Yeah, this would obviously be bigger, wouldn't it? Sorry, no, I mean that was a great night, but I mean that'd
be a far better night.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, it's just exciting because it's not just that fight. There's every other fight around there. I mean, you're another one of your stablemate fighting Sean Dodds.
That was some
fight,
unbelievable, and Scotty got out of jail that night. He was the first to admit it. But I mean, I'm a believer in. I thought the stoppage was right. He was getting beat, and I thought if he would have went the distance, Sean should have been the new world champion, the new British champion. I'm sorry, but I believe Scotty. He's shown the sign of a champion himself. He'd never give up, and he's shown the heart. And he pulled it out in that last round, and I thought the stoppage was fair. And this time, Dodd. He's got the bit between his teeth. He knows he belongs at that level, and it's going to make for an exciting fight. Scotty's got something to prove. It's going to make for another great fight. Two great lads.
Well, this is it. We're going to be in sport, and these guys are then going to be looking to stepping into your shoes.
Yeah.
It's mental, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, we are dominating. All right, we've got the heavyweight champion over here in Bolton, just down the road from you. We've got, yourselves, Denny Matthews just down the road from us. It's absolutely crazy.
In such a small area, the amount of talent and the amount of big fights that are happening, it's mad.
And I video a lot of the amateurs and go round and see them all, and the talent that's coming through the amateurs, as we were just saying about your show here, there's no way. Like I say, the maximum besides one fight was 5 fights. I think your lad had. And most of them were skills.
Here's one of them now, Arla.
Well, go and get
the next superstar.
So absolutely, sit between them two. You can be the thorn between two roses. I don't know, I'll get that wrong, didn't I? The rose between two thorns. I never get anything right, mate, including names. Right, so what are you looking for between now and then, Jimmy, with your club? Because I know you're saying you're rebuilding.
Well, we're looking to keep progressing all the time. But, you'd have lapses where you don't get a champion and things like that. But that happens to every club.
Have you got anyone you're looking to be putting in this year?
Yeah, we've got Dylan, haven't we?
Dylan Evans.
Carl Jones.
Carl Jones is going in.
That's the Earlham shows.
Yeah.
Charlie O'Brien, if he's
fit enough. Yeah.
So there's 3 lads for the ABAs, and then we've got these to come after that, haven't we? In the schoolboys.
Yeah.
Got an handful of schoolboys for that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Big hopes, like you say, with the
So,
schoolboys.
like you say, you just work in stages and see how you go on.
Well, I know because my friend runs Bridgewater, and we used to box amateur together in Whitehead. And
he fought one of my lads years ago. He fought a lad from here.
Who was that?
Pete Hazelwood, he was called. Good fight it was.
I'm sure one of your lads came away to us. We went on a little tour. We did the Denmark Germany thing. Was it Peter Cole? Was he one of your lads?
Not Peter Cole. It was Cole, yes, but I can't think of his first name now.
Not Steve.
Not,
I think.
Was Cole, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
but I
sure he
can't-
was from yours,
yeah,
because
he
I
was.
remember picking him up in the minibus to, you know, go
Seb,
to...
was it?
No. Oh,
We wouldn't have to pick him up.
Phil Cole he was called.
Phil Cole, that's it, yeah.
That was him.
Yeah.
He lived over Levenzoom way.
Right, yeah. He was a dead nice lad, and it was great when we went to Jersey, because he came to Jersey with us, and he came to the Denmark, Sweden thingy, and he was a really... I think I videoed him as well, but he got beat, so he didn't want the tape. This is 20, 30 years ago.
You never want the tapes when you lose, do you?
Well, I know, because you learn from it, don't you?
Yeah.
You know
Of course
what I
you
mean?
do, of course you do.
You watch what you do right,
Oh,
you watch
yeah,
what you do wrong.
yeah, of course you do. You learn a lot from it.
I think the...
We're going to wrap it up there, are we?
Yeah.
You want to kick us
it's
out?
all, it's, yeah.
Jimmy, absolute pleasure. I've really enjoyed myself down here.
Thank you.
So may long you keep it going. Hopefully Charlie's helping you out here now.
Yes.
Because you've been here, boy and fighter here, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you've been here since a young kid, haven't you?
No. Well, I was at Middleton Select and then I come
Over
from
there
there
with his brother Frankie.
5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about your Frankie? Is he going to start fighting again?
Better I'd do.
Hey, it'd be too late, it'd be like you.
Yeah.
Hey, how long's it now? About 4 years for you?
2013.
4 years and about 3 stone.
Yeah. Fucking 4
I can't talk, can I? So let's shut up, Anna. Listen, it's been a pleasure. Anthony, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jimmy,
Thank you
Charlie,
very much.
Little Harvey.
Thank you.
Take care, lads. See you
See you in a
on.
bit.
Bye.